I am 99% sure that I almost got trapped into a pyramid scheme. So, like 2 weeks ago, I was walking around Target and this girl approaches me and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love your coat." And it's this one that I have on right now. And I was like, "Oh, thank you. Like, I got it from here. It was on sale. It was the last one in my size, so it was meant to be." And we just start chatting and she starts asking me things about myself and vice versa, and like the conversation is flowing really well, but she's asking me a lot of questions about myself. Like I said, it seems very natural, just the way the conversation was flowing. At the end of the conversation, she says that she knows these two people that got her connected and will help her make passive income, and she'll be able to quit her job in 2 years, her and her husband. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, I own my own business. I'm also trying to make passive income, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Oh, cool. Like, I think it's great we have the same mindset. We should go get some coffee sometime." And I was like, "Okay, sure. That sounds good." And so I put my number in her phone. I text my boyfriend. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I just met this girl in Target. She's so nice. And she wanted to get coffee with me. Like, I made a new friend." No. The next day, she texts me and she was like, "Hey, Natasha, it was so great to meet you. I was just thinking that it's great we had the same mindset, and I was wondering if you'd like to be connected with the two people that she knows. Is that something you would appreciate?" And I said, "Sure, but can you tell me like a little bit more about what they do?" And she basically said this long old thing about how she earned her way into knowing what they do. First red flag. So I was like, "Okay, whatever, I'll have this meeting." And like the next week, I had a meeting with her and this other guy, and they were just getting to know me better, asking me questions about myself. Mind you, they never tell you during any of this process what you're going to be doing to make this money. They never tell you. So we have this meeting. At the end of the meeting, they're like, "We want you to read this book. It's called The 12 Pillars, and read it before our next meeting. It shouldn't be hard. Like, it's a short book." They're basically telling me, if you can't read this book, then you're not going to move on to the next steps. Like, you're not going to be able to do this. You're not driven enough. I'm like, "I'm going to show you that I'm driven, and I'm going to read this book." So I read the book the night before our next meeting. It is really short. It was a good book. I liked it. I get to my next meeting, and I'm going to have to do a part 2 because I'm running out of time.